insomnia is insane right now. It's like 2:30 a.m. I look very bad. Um, sorry. I don't even have eyebrows on right now. um, I'm gonna do a little short life update. Let me see. My phone's on like 5%, so we'll do it pretty quick. So guys, basically, I am going through a lot. When am I not? But I do want to talk about that, like, you know, those times in life when, this is eyeshadow, by the way. I need to wash my face, which I will be doing after this, or during, we'll see. But you know those times in life when you, let me turn this down so I don't get copyrighted. When like so many things happen, like in a week or even in one day, like what happened to me recently, just like a day ago, or a month or whatever. It just like, there's like one, like it's like constantly one thing after the other, after the other, after the other happening, you know? And I know I'm not the only one that goes through that. I know like everyone has struggles in life, and you just have to be strong. And so that's what I'm doing. And I've been praying to God, and, you know, God's telling me to, you know, stay strong and to, you know, like, you will get through this. You know, it's just a couple bumps in the road, literally. So I got in a car accident. It's like 2 a.m. or whatever, but so like a day ago. My car is pretty much not really drivable. It is, yeah, I'm at fault. I will admit that, I guess. You know, I have a $200 ticket, but I am at fault because I did rear end someone. So that makes me at fault. But what had happened was, guys, my incision had opened. Y'all, if y'all know, if you watch me, I had surgery on my left breast because I had a tumor in it, and they pretty much they did the incision around like the nipple, and they removed it and they put surgical glue on there, and I did not mess with it. I followed all the rules. And then I went to do a follow-up, and I think I told you guys this. I did a follow-up, and I told y'all the biopsy path, the biopsy. I brought y'all with me. I think it was my last video or my video before that. So anyways, that was like a week in like 4 days after my surgery that I had went back and saw the surgeon's assistant or whatever. And she had told me that day to use Vaseline, start putting Vaseline on the surgical glue to take it off. And so I did that starting that day. Well, 2 days goes by and the glue is starting to come off. So I'm like taking it off. It's coming off pretty easily. And so it's off. Well, about 2 days go by after that, and I start feeling like a stinging pain, like it's stinging. And this is, I guess, going up towards like the holiday weekend. And I'm just like, it's okay, I'm just healing, you know? Well, I put like a huge bandage over it because like anything that touched it, like even my shirt, I wasn't like, you know, I took my bra off because it would not, I just couldn't, the pain, it was stinging. Anything that touched it, just like even like a thin little piece of fabric. So I just put like a big, huge band-aid like that didn't go like, that wasn't as small as like, you know, my nipple, but like that covered my whole breast because I didn't want any of the adhesive to even touch near my incision. So I did that, and then I look at it the next day, and this is when I got in my car accident, and I'm like, there's like pus. There's like a lot of pus. And I'm like, oh no, no, no. This is not normal. This is not healthy. You know, I just had surgery. No. Like, no. So I'm, you know, pretty like I'm scared, you know? I'm really scared. I call the office. It was so this was the day before the 4th of July. So actually like maybe 2 days ago. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, so they're like, okay, just come in, you know. They're like, no appointment needed, just come in right now. So it was like pretty important. So I was driving. This place is like 10 minutes from my house. I'm doing the speed limit, but I'm pretty like urgent to get there, you know, because like this is not okay. So I'm about to turn into the street that, you know, brings me to the breast office, the breast doctor's office. And literally this car stops in front of this working truck that's in front of me, and they do a sudden stop, and I'm just like going, and then I floor my brakes, and my brakes were just like, it wasn't braking hard enough, and all of a sudden, boom, I hit this truck. And I'm like, please let my car be okay. Well, the truck's okay, thank God, but my car, the whole front end smashed in. Like, I mean, it was not. I had to have someone zip tie it to where I could just like not even have it towed, but bring it to someone I know's house, like that was right down the street. So to park it. So yeah, the police end up coming, and you know, they give me a $200 ticket. I end up getting to the doctor's office, and she looks at it, and me and her kind of get into a little disagreement because she says to me, you know, she's like, oh no, it looks like it's infected. Oh, the abscess is, it looks like there's an abscess again. And I'm like, no, there's no way. Like, you know, and she started pushing so hard on the incision, and like, okay, yeah, get the pus out, whatever. But I look at it, and it's like as if stitches came out, you know? That's what it looks like. It's literally my skin is detached from my nipple. So it's like the incision is now open. Okay, and that's what I tell her. And she's like, no, no, no. And I was like, she was like, when I saw you, it had been a month since your surgery. And I'm like, no, it was like a week and a half. She was like, no, it was a month. I'm like, it's barely like a month now that you're seeing me since my surgery. So we had a little disagreement, and that had me even more like upset because she's now telling me, oh, like we're gonna have to do another ultrasound and this and that. So I have an ultrasound in like a week, but no car, no vehicle. And I can't go to work because I have an open wound from my surgery. So I cried it out. And what else? There was something else. I had just like paid my rent, and I am just like, I'm not doing well on money right now. I'm gonna admit it right now. Y'all, like I hadn't worked that much before my surgery, the few weeks before my surgery, because I was really stressed out, and then during my surgery couldn't work, and then following up now, the recovery is just not doing well, so I haven't been able to work. So it's been like a while, guys. So I'm just stressing and stressing and stressing. And I figured, you know, like YouTube is my, hey girl, what's up? Oh my God. I love YouTube, bestie. Oh my God. I didn't think anyone was gonna come on here because it's late. But yeah, so I look at YouTube kind of as like, yeah, people are gonna watch it, but also like a diary, so that I can like look back a year from now and be like, wow, like I got through that, you know, when I thought I was not gonna get through it. And like, even though I have no way that I can work because of my health, my surgery and all that stuff, like there's no way that I can go back to my job. I even asked a few people if I could like, you know, work on like organizing files and stuff like that, just to, because it's hard to inch my way back into a regular 9 to 5 job. I would do it if I could. But first of all, without, you know, transportation, reliable transportation, and then second of all these doctor's appointments that I have to go to, it's like 2 3 times a week, whatever, and not, you know what I'm saying? So it's like unrealistic for a 9 to 5 job because it's very strict with places like that. So I was trying to ask some friends, like, you know, if I could just like help you out with some things, like I will work hard and all that stuff, and no one has been able to, you know, and that's okay. So work is like a no right now, and I'm trying. Like, you know, if something comes up, then great, I'll let y'all know. Um, and so now I gotta figure out like, what am I gonna do with no transportation? Like, and not being able to work, you know, because, you know, if I was able to work, then I could, you know, pay for Uber, you know, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I'm at a standstill, you know. So I've been praying to God, and, you know, if I didn't have God in my life, guys, I don't know where I would be. I would still be crying right now. I would still be just like, you know, at a loss. But I truly believe that God is going to guide me into the right direction in life, and, you know, help me through this, and just be by my side every step of the way. And I know that other people have it way worse, and that other people, you know, go through the same type of stuff that I'm going through. Other people have way worse health issues than I do, and I'm over here like crying about my stuff. But it's just aggravating, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I said this, but like I look at YouTube as like a diary, and y'all are, you know, here to watch it. The good, bad, the ugly. You know, when I work, the good days, the bad days. Um, when I get in a car accident and do a live, like the bad days. You know, when I'm having some mental issues going on, because I fucking have my ups and my downs like crazy. I let y'all know about it. Y'all see my life, you know, and that's really all I have to say. I just wanted to update you guys. I know I look awful. I'm about to go to bed. But you're almost at 1K, my love. I know. I know. It's kind of insane because at 1K, I really wanted to be stable enough to put out a really, really great video. And I believe God will help me with that. Yeah, another thing is my lease is almost up, and they're raising the rent like crazy. They already raised it last year. Now they're raising it again. And y'all, I said I was gonna move to a better area, but now that this issue has happened, it's kind of undoable. But we will see where I end up, if I still end up here, if not, you know. It's just, life happens. Sometimes you can't control life, and that's one thing about me. I like to be in control. That's why I have such bad anxiety, crippling anxiety, because if I'm not in control, oh my gosh, my anxiety heightens. And then like I'm an Aries, like I know, like I don't believe like all that stuff, but at the same time sometimes I do, because like when you read about how, like what an Aries is and how they act and stuff, it's totally me, you know. But what else do I have for you guys? um, well, your insurance, so I have basic insurance, it's not full coverage, sadly. And I can't rent a car because I have no money to rent a car right now. Being honest with y'all, um, it really sucks. And rent a car to go where? Because I can't work. I can't work. I mean, if I really wanted to, if there was a job, a 9-to-5 job that would, you know, understand my circumstances with all these doctor's appointments, and then I have you know, a thing with the guy who broke into my house. I have this thing coming up, and then just so much stuff this month. It's like insane, and how to do all that stuff with no car, and then this injury I have. Oh, all I can do is pray. But thank you. You will get through all this. It's just a curveball, and thank you. Yeah, that's how I'm looking at it, and I really thank you for that. I thank you a lot. Life is an odd journey and doesn't always make sense. Yes, you're so right. Just try to keep pushing forward, which I know is easier said than done. Yes. Yeah, and that's what I was, you know, trying to say. Like, everyone goes through ups and downs in life, and like Ann said, curveballs, and just like stuff that we think we're never gonna make it through, but we will. You know, the car accident could have been way worse. I could have, you know, been injured really bad. You know, thank God I'm still here. You know, so I look at it that way, and I look at it like I said, God's gonna get me through this, and I'm gonna get me through this, and that's all that I can do is pray and work as hard as I possibly can to not stress, not let this bring me down as much as the devil wants to bring me down in life. Like, that's what I feel like is happening. I've been praying so much to God lately, like it's like the devil keeps trying to knock me down, but you know, God's got me, and that's all. So all I ask for is like prayers. And I know y'all probably going through it too in life. Y'all gone through stuff. I know that. So I'm not trying to play no victim here. Everyone goes through really hard battles in life, and man, it's just a car. You know, one thing I am really like concerned about though, besides my car and like, you know, my lease, is the open incision now. It's just kind of concerning with me. But once I can get that like under control, hopefully, God willing, then I feel like I can start working towards getting a new car or whatever. Not a new car, but maybe a used one or whatever. You know, like, I know God's gonna get me through this, guys. But anyways, I'm gonna hop off. I just wanted to give y'all an update, and thank y'all so much for looking at this face that's been crying and just going through it. But yeah, I love you guys, and y'all really, when I put a video up and I see y'all's comments, I see all the comments on my last video. I didn't even respond to anyone yet, but I'll get to it. Just know they all were great, and I loved them, and a lot of them made sense. A lot, all of them. And you look absolutely beautiful always. Thank you. Let's check out doing a small GoFundMe. I feel weird doing a GoFundMe. I feel so weird. I don't feel like I I have a hard time accepting like things from people. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. It's just hard for me to like that's a great idea and thank you for even mentioning that, but you know, I may put my Cash App in the description or whatever, but y'all, you don't have to. Like this is my problem. Um so I don't even like asking no one for no help. Cause I like that's one thing about me. I always want to be independent, even when I need help. Like I say no, but I guess I'll put my Cash App in the description or whatever. But y'all don't even feel obligated, please, please don't. I got myself in the situation. It just happened to happen, and that's that. Um, yeah, just seen the stream and thought I'd stop by real quick. Thank you, 621 Electronics. You always come by. Yes, put your Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, everything in the description. Okay, I don't have Venmo anymore, but maybe I'll make a PayPal. I haven't been on that in so long, but I'll definitely put my Cash App since you're bringing it up. But like I said, to anyone who's watching this, you don't have to, and you don't need to, and even if you want to, you don't need to. But I just ask for prayers, and I love you guys, and thank you all for coming into the live so late. I don't know what time it is for y'all right now, but I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next live or video or update, whatever it is. All right, love you guys, and have a good rest of your night or day. Peace.